When and how should you use Viagra versus Cialis for best result? In this video, I want to share with you 8 secrets that you may not be aware of. Welcome to the Cure.expert channel. Cure.expert is a California Medical Board registered telehealth clinic. Okay, if you are watching this video, you must have either tried Viagra or Cialis, or their generic versions, or is thinking about trying them. Well, good for you! You are not afraid of confronting the problem of not-so-good erection. To get started, the chemical name for Cialis is tadalafil. The chemical name for Viagra is sildenafil. These erection drugs are among the most well-known and powerful treatment options to improve erections. By the way, the generic versions of Cialis and Viagra are therapeutically exactly the same as the branded ones, but at a fraction of the price. Generic Cialis and generic Viagra are both proven effective, but they have very unique characteristics that you should know, especially in terms of action, dosing, side effects, and effectiveness. So, let's go into different situations. Situation number 1. All you care about is how firm your erections get, and you don't mind the side effects. So, which drug is the most effective? Well, a 2015 analysis published in European Urology looked at 82 clinical trials to compare drug effectiveness. The author's conclusion was that 50 mg sildenafil has the greatest efficacy than 10 mg tadalafil. But sildenafil also has the highest rate of side effects. However, according to another analysis published in 2017 in International Urology Nephrology, improvement in ED is about the same for both. So I guess efficacy depends on which experts you ask. I personally would give a little more weight to the 2015 analysis because it has many more trials. Situation number 2. You really hate to experience side effects from ED drugs. If you want to improve erections with ED drugs, you have to put up with their side effects. The most common side effects are headaches, stuffy nose, and heartburns. And the stronger the dose, the stronger the side effects. Side effects are nothing to laugh at. Some people get such strong headaches that they cannot think. But the important thing to know is that you get less side effects with Cialis than with Viagra. Scientifically speaking, it's because Cialis is a more specific inhibitor to PDE5. In other words, it targets the tissue in your penis more than, for example, the tissue in your nose. Viagra is not that specific, so you feel the side effects more. The one side effect that Cialis is more known for is lower back pain. So if your back hurts, Cialis may not be for you. Situation number 3. You want to be prepared to have sex at any time. You don't want to have to schedule it. Imagine you and your partner are in bed in the middle of kissing, and you know intimacy is going to happen soon. But wait! You forgot to take your ED pills for erections. So now you are stuck in a bad place. Should you tell your partner to put the feelings on hold and watch TV for 30 to 60 minutes while you wait for your ED drug to work? Or should you tough it out with a not-so-firm erection? Or should you just find yourself an excuse and cancel altogether? What an awkward situation! Well, with Cialis, this situation may not happen that often. The reason is because the benefits of Cialis last 24 to 36 hours, so the drug stays in your blood for a long time. Cialis, or generic Cialis, is the only ED drug that allows you the flexibility to have sex whenever you want. As a comparison, Viagra lasts about 4 hours, and you need to take Viagra about 30 to 60 minutes before sex for it to work. This is also the biggest reason why a lot of people prefer Cialis over Viagra. Situation number 4. You are on other medications. In this situation, you really do not want to be on Cialis. Its pro becomes its con, because the drug stays in your blood for up to 36 hours. You cannot take a bunch of other conflicting medications during that time. So, for example, you took Cialis yesterday, and suddenly today you're experiencing heart pain. So, you need to take nitroglycerin to relieve your heart symptoms. But now you have a huge problem. Because the Cialis is still in your blood, and because nitroglycerin will 100% conflict with Cialis. Using Cialis with nitroglycerin will probably massively drop your blood pressure, and you might die. So the key point of the story is if you are on medications, for example, for heart problems, for blood pressure, for prostate problems, or for a bunch of other health problems, before you take any ED drugs like Cialis or Viagra, you should first consult with a doctor. Situation number 5. You love to have a nice big dinner, like pizza or steak, before having sex. Well, Viagra is definitely not for you then, because this drug does not work very well or very fast after a fatty meal. So if you like taking Viagra, you must take it on an empty stomach. Which means if you're having romantic dinner for 2 at a fancy restaurant, I'm sorry, you can only drink water. But wait, don't cancel the reservation yet, because Cialis is not affected by food. You can take it with a meal. Situation number 6. You are a big fan of grapefruit juice in the morning or sometimes at night. Grapefruit juice? Really? Yes. Well, guess which ED drug you cannot take with grapefruit juice? Is it Cialis? Is it Viagra? Well, actually, neither. According to the Mayo Clinic, Cialis does not work well when taken with grapefruit or grapefruit juice. And according to a German study, taking Viagra with a glass of grapefruit juice delays the effect of Viagra. Situation number 7. You tend to get nervous before sex. According to a 2017 analysis that I mentioned previously, tadalafil, which is generic Cialis, greatly improved the erections of people who might be too anxious or nervous before or during sex. Unlike Viagra, the reason that it works especially well for these people is probably because there is no time pressure to finish the sex before ED drug effect runs out of gas. Situation number 8. You love the 5 mg daily generic Cialis treatment because it gave you more flexibility. But you're getting older now, and it does not work so well anymore. For men who are approaching late 40s or over 50, if they have this problem, what can they do? There are many reasons for why this might be happening. As you age, your testosterone will naturally decrease gradually over time. Also, if you are becoming obese or starting to have other health issues, your erection problem will get worse. We covered these issues in the last episode, so please check it out. As for your medication, you can ask your doctor if you can change the 5 mg daily dose and try a 10 mg dose for tadalafil or generic Cialis, or a 25 to 50 mg dose for sildenafil or generic Viagra, taken 30 to 60 minutes before sex. Please talk to your doctor about this. Thanks for watching. If you are interested in telehealth and drugs from Cure.expert, please see the description under the video. If you like our videos, please subscribe, like, and share. And if you have any suggestions about health topics that you want to see, please let us know in the comments. See you next time!